Hey, what's happening, boys? Welcome back to the channel. Good to see you. How we doing? We all good? It's the weekend. It's finally the weekend. Finally here. And the footy's back as well. I am made up. Can't fucking wait for it. Game week 9 in the Premier League. It's going to be a banger. Some really good games tomorrow. Massive one for me personally. Obviously, Merseyside derby. Chelsea and Arsenal as well. That's a huge game. City and Brighton. That's a decent one. Yeah, made up. It's back. Feels like months since I've watched some Premier League footy. This international break kills me. I'm just not a fan of it whatsoever. It's always when it starts getting good. They do it every year, don't they, at the start of the season? But you think you'd be used to it by now, but no. International break's not for me. With that being said, before I get into tomorrow's games, like the video if you want, subscribe if you want. You haven't got to. Appreciate it if you do. But yeah, let's get cracking. First game of the day, early kick-off, Merseyside derby, Liverpool versus Everton. I'm getting all jittery just thinking about this now. Fucking big game for me, one of the biggest games of the season for me. Look, last time Everton beat us was what, February 2021. I think a lot of people beat us that season. We were very beatable. The time before that, you're going back to 2010. It's very safe to say we absolutely dominate this fixture, and we have done for a while now. We haven't lost in the last 4 times. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. Like most of the time, these games are very underwhelming. 4 of the last 5 have seen under 3 goals, but this season, 9 of our last 10 have seen 3 or more. Same with Everton, 6 of their last 7 have seen 3 or more. We still struggle to defend, so 6 of our last 7, both teams have scored pretty similar with Everton, 5 out of their last 7. They're nothing special at the back either. We should fucking batter these. It is at Anfield. There is the early kickoff. I mean, if you believe in all that shite, then maybe stay away. But reality of it is, we should fucking pace these. I know I've just said there's hardly any goals in these games, but bookies think they're going to be at least 3 in this one. I think we could at least put 3 past them. Maybe I'm being a bit overzealous. I don't know. But yeah, I can't see anything more than a Liverpool win in this one. And I think this flies over the 2.5 as well. I really do. Be taking Liverpool to win. Not too sure what the odds are going to be, but I imagine if you take Liverpool plus over 2.5, that'll be well worth it. Yeah, have a look at that. Let me know what you think. Next one is fucking hell, Bournemouth v Wolves. So the head-to-head is 3 apiece for these two. Wolves haven't kept a clean sheet in the last 6. They have scored first in the last 5 games. I've noticed that they do seem to pop up with a goal. This next stat should come as a given because of the first one, but both teams have scored in the last 6 games with Wolves. I think 5 of the last 7 for both of these have seen 3 or more. So I imagine the odds for the over will be alright for that. But in this fixture, 5 of the last 6 games have went under the 2.5. Bournemouth are obviously going to be a slight favourite at home, but I'll be staying away from this one. This is an absolute fucking stinker. You couldn't argue it either way. If it went under, you'd go, oh yeah, like that's what I expected. If it went over, depending on who's playing, you could expect like Neto, Mateus Cunha to pop up with a goal, Solanke to pop up with a goal. This could definitely go over. I'd approach this one with severe caution. I'm not going to touch it personally, but I'd maybe go for the over and just risk it. Moving on is slightly better, in my opinion. Brentford v Burnley. Now, Brentford have got no wins in 6 now. They started the season quite alright, didn't they? Brian and Mbeumo started on a flyer anyway. seems to have dried up anyway. The results have definitely seemed to have dried up for them. No clean sheets in 8. Both teams have scored in 6 at Brentford's last 8 games. Which leads me to this next one. It's a nice little segue into this. Burnley have scored first in 6 of their last 8 games as well. And Burnley actually dominate this fixture. If you look at it head-to-head anyway, head-to-head's 3-1 to Burnley. I was shocked when I seen that. But what you do here, boys? Brentford no wins in 6. Burnley aren't anything special either. I mean, you've just conceded 4 to Chelsea. I don't know, I've seen a lot of people saying, Chelsea are getting back into a bit of a stride, getting back into a bit of rhythm, but hardly really. They've struggled to score goals all season. They've put 4 past fucking Burnley, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know whether I could just trust Burnley with a win. Burnley double chance, win or draw, considering Brentford have done fuck all in the past 6. I don't know. I couldn't touch this one either. Any Brentford fans or any Burnley fans in the fucking video in the chat, let me know what you think on this. I know Brentford have got a couple of injuries. I don't know how important they're going to be. I know like Ben Mee's still out. Obviously, Shada, he's out. He looks all right as well. Does it even matter if anyone's out for Burnley, like Bayer or Bayer? I don't know how they're saying his name. I think it's Bayer. I'm sure he's out. I'd be looking at Burnley to win or draw. You probably get decent odds for that. Seems like a bit of a punt. I'm not going for it. Not an official, but I don't see why not. Anyway, do you think Brentford snap the losing streak? Do you think not? Let me know. I'm not convinced with Brentford at the moment, and I'm not sold with Burnley either. So staying away. I've definitely got something for this next game. No, this is Man City v Brighton. Man City dominate this fixture, don't they? 11 wins to Man City. Nearly said Man U then. 11 wins to City, 2 wins to Brighton. For the last time these have played, I've seen 3 or more goals, and for the last 5, both teams have scored. Now, Brighton have got no wins in 4 now. City have got no clean sheets in the last 4 either. Like, they can't seem to keep a clean sheet. Brighton started off really good. That seems to have tailed off. What I will say is, there's always goals, isn't there? I think 9 out of the last 10 have seen 3 or more. City are fucking, oh man. Bookies are still chalking City up as massive favourites in these games, but they're just not the same, are they, without Kevin De Bruyne? Everybody knows that. I do think they win this one, even without De Bruyne. I know, I'm sure I've seen Rodri's back. I can see, actually, I don't know. I was going to say Julian Alvarez in this, but will he play after the international break? I'm not too sure. In fact, did he even play? I'm not too, I don't know. I quite like the odds for both teams to score here. I really do. I don't think Brighton have got enough in them to just win it at the Etihad. Whether he can slap a draw on them, I don't know. Very possible. They've done it with us before the international break. I would fancy probably just City to win, over 2.5 goals, both teams to score, any of them. Absolutely solid looks. Absolutely solid, boys. Can't go wrong. Next one is Newcastle v Palace. Now, this is a bit of a weird one. As soon as I seen this fixture, I went, oh yeah, Newcastle all day. But 9 wins to Newcastle, 4 draws, 7 wins to Palace. This has been 0-0 the last 3 times. 5 of the last 5 have been under 3 goals, under 2.5 rather. Newcastle are unbeaten in the last 7. I mean, it kills me to say it, but they are a bit of a different beast nowadays, aren't they? They've scored first in 4 of the last 5. I think Newcastle win. I really do. Quite big favourites as well, they are. And yeah, something about Crystal Palace away from home, that doesn't just doesn't bring me full of confidence whatsoever. Newcastle to win. Maybe look at both teams not to score. If you're going to go off the previous games anyway, it's telling you there's hardly going to be any goals, but that was Newcastle then. Newcastle now could easily put 3 or 4 past these, couldn't they? You know, if Isak's playing, you can see him popping up with one. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Newcastle to win this one, fellas. Let me know what you think in the comments. Next one is, oh, what a game this is. This is Nottingham Forest versus Luton. Fuck me. Fuck me. I've got nothing for this one. It's very hard to get excited for this. This is just like a championship game, innit? Although, give them some respect. Forest have improved a lot since they've come into the league. They've managed to stay in the league. Bought loads of players. Made some weird signings, haven't they? But Luton are terrible. I'm sorry if there's any Luton fans watching, but you're fucking awful. Playing slightly better football, you're scoring goals now. What's his name? Carlton Morris. Is it Carlton Morris is popping up with a couple. Forest at home. Slight favourites as well, just to win the game out. Like, it's quite decent odds. I'm not going to be taking them, but I could only look at Forest to win this one. That's if it goes ahead. I don't know whether you've seen, but I seen photos of the ground on Twitter today, and oh my god, it looked like the fucking mangrove forest. It was completely underwater. It was insane. I'm not convinced that's going to be sorted come tomorrow afternoon. I hope it is. Obviously, we don't want any games getting postponed because that's a load of shite. It did look bad, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was a couple others as well. But yeah, Forest is the play. Forest is the way. Moving on, next game. Now this should be a banger. I know nobody has shut up about this all week. That's all I've seen is Chelsea v Arsenal, Chelsea v Arsenal, 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 Arsenal. That's all I've heard. Arsenal have won the last 4 times these have played. The last 4 meetings have been Arsenal's. Chelsea are on a 3-game win streak now, aren't they? Well, 2 in the league. They did beat Brighton in the cup. As I've just said before, haven't I? Like, Chelsea just can't score goals. They just can't. Whether they've turned the corner, beating Fulham and beating Burnley, I don't know, but in my opinion, they should be beating them anyway. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, Chelsea are now playing great and they're going to start scoring loads of goals because they beat Fulham and Burnley. And if you do think that, you're an arsehole. I need to see more. This will be the game to do it. If they are going to do it, let's see them put 3 or 4 past Arsenal. I guarantee you they won't. And if they do, fuck me. I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I'd do. Arsenal haven't been beat all season. I don't think anyone's really spoke about Chelsea. I know I've just sort of shat on them a little bit there, but no one's speaking about them at all. It is all Arsenal this, Arsenal that. I think there's a very good reason as well. I've seen a couple of people on Twitter before. I felt so sorry for them, saying, people are sleeping on Chelsea, and like Chelsea will do this and they'll do that. And put it this way, I don't think Chelsea win this game. I'll be so shocked if they do. It's going to take, I don't know, the sky is going to have to fall for Chelsea to win this game, in my opinion. Like, depending on who you see, people are very split down the middle. Everyone on Twitter is very Arsenal heavy at the moment. I don't know in this one. I just don't know. I can't see Arsenal losing. If I'm doing an accumulator, I'll be doing Arsenal double chance, 100%. As far as goals, wouldn't shock me if there was hardly any, with it being Chelsea, especially with it being down at Stamford Bridge. But they're going to be playing like Mark Cucurella at left back, aren't they? I don't know who's going to be at centre back. I mean, probably like Levi Colwill, which, to be fair, he's not bad. I think Colwell's a little bit overrated if you ask me, but he's okay. He's good enough. He's better than like Disasi and fucking whoever else these have got. But I just think Martinelli, Jesus, Saka poses well more of a threat than like Nicholas Jackson's questionable as well. He might not even play, and he probably will, but there is a doubt there for him. Cole Palmer, Sterling, Jackson, Martinelli, Jesus, Saka. Come on, it's a no brainer in it. No brainer. Arsenal double chance for me. Play it really safe. Because if they do get beat, I'll want to fucking vomit. Next game and the last game for tomorrow is Sheffield United versus Manchester United. Now, I've just said Luton are terrible. Sheffield United fans, yous aren't getting away with it either. Yous are fucking awful. Awful this season. Lost 4 in a row now. I don't think you've won all season, have you? No wins in 10. Fuck me. Got to at least fucking try, haven't you? Like, head to head in this fixture, 7 wins to United, 1 draw, 1 win to Sheffield United. Funnily enough, I think the last time Sheffield were in the league, and I remember this game as well, because I had John Lundstrom in my fantasy footy team. They beat these at Old Trafford 2-1. Sheffield won. Can't remember who scored. Ollie Berkham, can't remember who got the first one. If you can remember, put it in the comments, because I can't remember who scored that first one. I remember John Lundstrom had a belter game, and that doesn't mean fuck all anymore, to be fair. Sheffield's over 2.5 goals, 4 of the last 5 for Sheffield. Man United 7 out of their last 9 have seen over 2.5. 4 of the last 5 times these have played, it's been over 2.5 goals as well. I would love Sheffield United to win this. I would love nothing more for Sheffield United to get a win here, but I'm not fucking stupid, and I just don't think they will. I think United have been very disappointing this season, very disappointing. Nonetheless, they should definitely be able to beat these. Man United win. Over 2.5 as well. Double it up. Go for the win and the over on the goals. You'll get decent odds on that. That's all of them. There is 2 more games there on here. I think one's Sunday and one's Monday, is it? Yeah, I've got Villa and West Ham, Spurs and Fulham. I might do separate ones for that. But that's all of them for tomorrow. I am going to be going for Liverpool to win. What the fuck's going on? So I don't know whether the mic's picking that up. Someone's just like, people are going crazy outside. I do apologise if you can hear that. What was I saying? Taking Liverpool to win, City to win, or the over 2.5. Not too sure. One of them. I'll be taking Newcastle to win, Arsenal double chance, Man United to win. 5 of the best. Got an accumulator out of that before. Boosted it to 5-1 on Ladbrokes. Plus 500 for all the Americans out there. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're going for in the comments. And yeah, that's your lot. I made up the footies back. Slightly anxious about the derby, but I think we should get it done. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you all. Thanks for everyone who's subscribed the past couple of weeks. Means a lot. And yeah, let's go win some money, boys. Enjoy the football, and I'll see you later.